Hello, world, and welcome to another episode of Critical Hit, a foul mouth podcast where we talk about everything. I am your host, Red King, and with me always is Crimson and Corona Warden from the new studio.
My weenus is itchy.
What? My word.
You start the new episode with itchy weenus?
Nothing worse. You hate to see it.
Itchy butt crack is the worst.
Yeah.
Well, you can do a weird scoop.
No, butthole specifically.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
God damn it. Tonight, we are back with our... Wait, this is the first Superdunk of the freaking year.
Yeah.
I am fucking psyched, bro.
You should have checked the Twitter for this information.
Yeah.
Did you check it either?
Man's been on top. No, I've seen it. I've been watching your posts. Man's been on top of it.
Our target tonight is Spawn. Will the nigh immortal demon bullshit asshole survive against the Superdunk?
That's the name you got.
Yeah.
He does have some bullshit.
Yeah, it's some serious bullshit.
You're not wrong about that.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
We are ready.
We are Critical Hit, and Superdunk Spawn starts now. All right. Before we begin, we're gonna do some more fucking chips from around the world.
Yeah. So, once again, I would like to invite you all to
He's
join
shaking
us.
his head. I could tell because now he can actually see the fucking chips.
I knew which one it was as soon as he walked in with it. And it was the green one.
The never-ending quest to find out, does that snack track or is that snack whack with whack snacks? So we know that we're getting into chips, right? Because I had a whole box.
It's like
full
the
of them.
Chips World Tour.
Yeah, so we're just expect chips, but this chip is going to be nori seaweed specifically.
Oh, that might not be too
It
bad.
looks like on the bag, it actually looks like sushi, which I guess is close enough.
I gotta tell you, it's probably better that it's not sushi.
Yeah, because then they would have to have a weird fishy taste to it.
Fucking fish flavored
Fish
chips.
sabi.
So,
Yeah. I mean,
these
wasabi is good though.
Fish is not.
you get 2 grams of protein per serving.
What's a serving?
Where the fuck are we getting protein from potatoes?
Oh my gosh, that means there's fish
Well,
involved.
what if there's kelp chips?
I wonder if. Hold on.
It
Oh,
better
it's
not be kelp.
The serving is there's 2.5 per container. It doesn't say specifics, which is a little weird.
Okay, so here's a thought about serving sizes. Is that's some fucking egregious bullshit is what it is.
Yeah.
Make me feel all self-conscious and shit. Because they say it's like a small fucking little container. You get like a little bottle of drink. It says 3 servings.
yeah. Like serving size 3 chips. Like what?
You're right. My water bottle is 3 servings of water.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like if every
Hold
try
on.
that brisk over
Let me
there.
check my brisk.
Yeah, grab that brisk.
3. Ha!
That's what I'm saying. Like it's fucking crazy.
I was trying to get some ASMR.
1 liter.
Ooh.
You are
So
just
a
no
1 liter
absolutely.
bottle has. We're not whores, sir.
Yeah, like stop crinkling that. Stop crinkling your bag, whore.
What a really distinguished reaction that was.
That was really
One
good.
out of horse, sir. Sorry.
We don't do the ASMR here.
I'm truly sorry. So I'm sitting in this bag at the middle of the table for everybody to reach
Okay.
for 1 chip. This is like the new 1 chip challenge. The one that doesn't kill people.
It all depends. We could all have an allergic reaction in Thai right now.
Yeah, you're right about that. So hardcore chip.
It feels good. Huh.
Stop with the fucking chips, dude. Stop with the crunching in the fucking microphone.
That's really weird. It's weird around the jump. These microphones, all right, weird behind the scenes crap. We recently got new microphones. And like they are fantastic, dude. Like You can hear the depths of my crunching. It's amazing.
Yes, we can also hear the depths of your thoughts.
This is true. The depths of my thoughts.
Hub.
Davis.
Hublaze.
So like, speaking of the hub, and it almost feels in bad taste to mention it, but like, it was on my fucking Facebook feed.
What are you looking at to get the Pornhub on your Facebook feed?
It's not Pornhub. It was Urban Link. They're Urban Leak.
Okay.
And they said that like Cagney Lynn Carter, who was like apparently a porn star, like died.
How the
From
fuck
what?
is this a big bag?
It was like self-inflicted. So it was like so whatever.
Listen.
It is thoughts, and you know, our hearts go out to her survivors and everything. So I guess you mentioning Hub put that in my mind, so I guess it's worth the exposure.
Surprisingly sweet, but also, like, can we be real for a second? Fuck the porn industry. Like, I'm gonna keep that tall.
Yeah. That's a good sentiment. These chips, on the other hand, I am.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be real.
I'm eating more of them, and they're getting better.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Dude, I get far enough away from this thing, and you don't even know I'm crunching. I don't know why I'm so hype about it.
Some of these bitches do be more fishy than the others.
Yeah. I'm tasting the sea.
It's salty for a reason, boys.
Dude, it does get brinier as it goes on.
Okay, that was a roller coaster because I went from a low to a high with my opinion, and I am right back down to low.
You were going,
This
and
is
then
really weird.
whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm breathing. You know how like when you taste something and then you do like a nose breathe,
Yeah.
like you breathe out,
You exhaled and then inhaled, yeah.
it gets a little bit worse.
I'm gonna be honest. It's all the worst parts of sushi.
Because I eat sushi.
Yeah.
I actually like it.
And they do have seaweed chips, right? I've had those.
Nori chips,
Yeah.
not even. That's just hipster or gross.
Well, it's both, actually.
It's not hipster or gross, it's hipster and gross.
Yeah, it's
with-
one of those. Yes,
But with this, you like take out a chip and then you look at it and it's got that glorious, delicious golden chip look.
and it looks like sour cream and onion.
Right.
Yeah. And then then you take a bite and it's like, man,
You could beat someone's ass with one of these fucking chips if you put it in the right spot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just have it like open and tipped over just like this. And then just like someone's like, oh cool, sour cream and onion, like one of the best flavors of chips. And then they just
light that joint on fire and they're fucked, bro.
disturbed.
If they really don't like it, because I can just about eat anything, so it sucks, but it doesn't bother me too bad. There are people who are just fucking yak right away.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna be honest. So here's the thing. I'm gonna say it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it is certainly not a continuous chew for me.
So the thing is that like there's potato,
Continuous chew. Sorry, go ahead.
salt, sea salt more specifically, because it doesn't taste like regular salt.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
Seaweed, brine, depression.
Yep. That's like a really weird that's like a really weird like spoken word description of like SpongeBob if you're
Yeah. The journey ends in a real shit place. So
Me
I
hoy
agree.
me no.
The fact that your laugh almost made you doodle, Bob. No.
what the fuck?
Instantly though, it's worse than the Mala barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mala barbecue, I'm not going to lie, I finished those. I
Well,
took those.
Those were pretty good. Like the salty noodle ramen at the beginning is meh, but then it ends at smoked barbecue meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are some really meaty chips, and these are some really fishy chips. And I'm
not into it.
as somebody who like eats seafood.
The fact that it even looks like a sour cream and onion chip pisses me off.
Same color scheme too.
Not only that, it's structurally sounder than the chips we get here in the US.
Yeah.
That also annoys me.
Yep.
Because have you ever tried to dip a sour cream and onion Lay's in any dip?
Just snap.
It turns into sand.
Yep.
It's like it fucking gets Thanos snapped the second you look at dip.
You want to know what? Like the bag is a little bit thicker.
I almost feel like if we had tartar sauce, these might be okay.
Interesting.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Check back on the Twitter to see the final verdict on these chips and tartar sauce. As of right now, it's a whack for me.
I'm gonna rate it a whack as well.
It's whack.
Now, here's the thing. It's a soft whack.
What the fuck? Why the fuck would you say that? What even is, it's a soft whack?
So I get what he's saying. It's not bad necessarily, right? It's not good, but it's not bad.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sort of a neutral leaning bad flavor.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's a light sack tap.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
That was a
Good.
okay.
That was a good descriptor. I couldn't have said it any better. So I think we'll leave it on that.
Superdunk returns. First of the year, boys.
Yeah, it's back from hell.
That was
That was the
that was
worst.
the lowest form of segue.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'm not fucking impressed.
Fuck you, man.
This is
Gratuitous
Spawn.
mouth noises, the podcast.
Fucking A. Spawn, damn it.
Yes, fish do that and also make gratuitous mouth noises.
And they make the worst fucking chips I've ever seen.
You want to know what makes me upset about fish is that they pee on you when you catch them. Just sucks.
Snakes do that too.
I'm pretty sure most every animal is liable to just pee on you.
Well, no, skunks, weasels, other ermines, they just fucking spray you. And it's way worse than piss.
Yeah, it's not piss. It's like,
Well,
it's
there-
oily.
It's
doesn't wash off.
specifically
Have you been-
engineered.
Wait, have you been sprayed by a skunk?
My work van a couple of times.
So
Disgusting.
the thing is the closest I've gotten is dead dog or dead skunk on the side of the road. You ever smelled that?
Oh, I've smelled that for sure.
So my brother's dog got sprayed and they had to go find witch's hazel
What? First of all,
That's a quest
at like
item right
1
there.
o'clock
Yeah.
in the morning.
That's a quest.
He had
right
to go
there.
to 4 separate gas stations,
You got
and
witch
it wound
hazel?
up being in stock at the one closest to his house.
That's wild.
Because he was like, "My luck, it's not going to be there."
yeah, and turns out it's in the weird bodega run by that fucking witchcrafty chick.
I am not from Pakistan. I am Romani. Dude,
I'll-
come back.
I always thought.
Wait a sec.
Oh my gosh! You gotta let me get through this fucking the pertinence, the
Yeah.
the info of Spawn, created by Todd McFarlane. I always almost end up saying Seth MacFarlane.
Yep. Yep. They're probably
See, then
related.
he'd be portly and super annoying.
Yeah.
Wow, that's me.
His first appearance was in Spawn #1 in 1992.
Yep.
Wow,
This
he's
motherfucker
recent.
is like a year younger than I am.
Yo, no shit.
He's older than you.
Yeah, by 1 year. Fuck him.
Yep. He's from my year.
Yeah, there you go.
He's taller than me though.
Everything is taller than you.
Including the grass.
Man, you guys suck.
Published by Image Comics. That was one of the things that there's another first for us, is that this is not DC or Marvel. This is our first non of the, I guess Image Comics might be kind of similar in scope.
They're big enough, but I feel like Invincible's doing more for them than Spawn ever did.
These days.
Isn't
yeah.
that like Skybound?
Is it Sky?
No.
Invincible
Invincible's
is-
Image as well.
Okay.
Is Image Comics, yeah.
Yep.
The
'Cause-
Walking Dead guys.
Yeah.
Robert Kirkman from The Walking Dead actually.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because what's his name from Invincible and Spawn have actually fought in Spawn 1.
Well, to be fair, I don't think Invincible wins much. He's always getting his ass kicked. He's just invincible. So it doesn't really...
it takes his son to
Why
take
are we
him out.
dunking on the wrong guy?
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Because he's next? Question mark? I don't know.
yeah. But that was a challenge. New.
Unless we're riding
Comic
a dark
book.
horse into the next episode, but
Hey, that was a good fucking damn. Okay.
Right? He's just like they're fucked up in the head. They don't know that he is him.
Damn it.
Chrono is him. He's a himulation.
not a himbo.
Yes. Fuck it. He ate the op. I'm just off the fucking rails right now.
He's speaking Himmlish.
Yeah.
Himbo.
Alter ego is Albert Francis Simmons, formerly a CIA agent, a mercenary,
Lieutenant Colonel as
yes.
well.
And just generally having a shit name. That's a shit name. Let's be real.
Al Simmons.
Yeah, that's what? Garbage.
It's better than Clark Kent
I didn't say Clark Kent was good.
or Bruce Wayne.
Bruce is not a good name to have. There's a lot of baggage attached to Bruce.
Really?
Yeah. I almost crossed the line. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, dude. So
Whoops, canceled immediately.
this man, he was basically a war criminal.
Yep.
And died and went to hell because he was a bad guy.
We will cover some of what he did.
So
It's a fantastic start.
So it's like kind of wild because it's just really easy comeuppance for a guy who is a war criminal. Because like, right, there's fucking conventions. There's like Geneva conventions and thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really simple.
And
And you fuck it up. Apparently that's enough.
and how you get a free pass. Like I feel like that's not fair. Like
A free pass.
I'm
That
not
was
gonna lie. I feel like one of the regulars at my job is like a hiding war criminal, like from like Kosovo and Bosnia.
well, you'll know if he gets a living suit.
well. The thing about
Nah, he looks like he's from the Eastern Bloc. He has one good eye.
Dude. We've been infiltrated.
damn. Now I'm thinking about a couple of the guys that we work with.
Yeah.
Little Eastern Blocky. They're younger guys.
Yeah, this guy is not young.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Al Frankie Sims, man,
That doesn't make it any better.
okay, fine.
Al
He,
Frankie Simeons.
he goes ahead and makes a deal with the devil.
No, not Satan.
Not. It is I have
Bulgia, I think.
yeah, it's like a
Dibosia.
Dibosia.
Diarrhea mouth.
And,
Male biology.
Oh gosh.
ooh, and he comes back as Spoon. Oh my gosh, he's Spoon.
The edgiest fucking comic book character.
I mean, he is edgelord as fuck.
Yeah.
That's numero uno.
yeah. He's got like the fucking axe of despair from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep.
And guns.
And
As soon it's like
Grenade launchers.
as soon as you put a gun, he's like super edgy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
because like Shadow the Hedgehog.
They should do a Shadow the Hedgehog Spawn crossover.
Dude, Shadow would get crushed.
No, they wouldn't fight.
They would team up.
I was gonna say he'd be a tough target to hit.
Yeah, but it would be
He's so
one.
fast.
Just one. Just Shadow splash.
He also can't really do anything to Spawn.
Yeah, this is true.
Do you know how troubled my past is? He gets lopped in half.
I'm going to stop to monologue. That's your first mistake, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Chop your big feet off.
not my big feet.
The only reason why you're fast is because you're fucking skates. You fucking lose.
That's secretly Shadow's thing. He's not actually fast. He just has Heelys.
Yes,
Well, that kind of is. That's legit the thing.
he's got rocket powered skates.
rocket powered fucking Heelys. He's such a shit character.
Once again,
sorry.
we now have two motherfuckers catching strays.
Yeah.
Much like Spawn's allies. Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's a
Or the innocents around him.
phenomenal segue.
So yeah, as a thing, his
He's collateral damage to superhero.
he's because like Superman would probably be the second worst. A lot of it Superman doesn't really intend on doing. Spawn doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he just doesn't particularly care.
So Spawn in particular, it's like the weaker he gets, the more collateral damage there is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's like, well, fuck.
He'd be the type of person who somebody be like, "Hey, Spawn, you want to shake?" Like, we're in an orphanage.
Yeah.
Okay. And he starts swinging a fucking axe around.
Yeah. Well,
Hang on, let me check how many grenades I've got. 6. We're good.
That's so bad. You know what the problem with Spawn is though, is that I realized one of the things about his suit
Oh boy.
is that the more damage the suit takes, it goes in a weird berserker mode,
Yeah.
which is just more collateral damage. So you get edgier the more damage you take.
Well, yes.
Which is really
'Cause
fucking
that's-
corny.
So we dunked a lot on Captain Marvel for being bites, right?
Yes.
We got to do the same thing to Spawn.
Bite City.
The symbiote venom.
Yep.
Straight up colors everything.
Symbite.
Yep. He's a symbite.
He's a symbioter.
Yep. He
Got a little bit of the Dark Knight flair.
he's got Punisher. He's Punisher as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's right. He is Venom Punisher, which I think there's been a Venom Punisher.
Well, yeah.
Because Venom has basically been everything.
Fucked everything.
Yeah.
Yep. He's,
Venom is an STD at
yeah,
this point.
he's a big
And
old
Carnage
thought.
is like, bro, I've been with the one guy.
This whole time.
Oh, remember who got it first, though? Peter Parker.
Oh,
And
dude.
he
Whoa.
cast the suit aside and
He's like-
found Eddie Brock.
Be gone, thought.
Yeah.
Yes, he was like, I cannot contain the horny. Are you a symbiote?
Oh my gosh, Chris is a
Listen,
symbiote. Plot twist.
Actually, speaking of which, that's a pretty good segment because
Oh my gosh.
so we're gonna segue into something. I found out some interesting facts through my digging into the internet.
You're going to eat more of the shit chips?
Yeah.
Why are you here for this? So I found out that it turns out Spawn is in a top 3 ranking, a unique top 3 ranking
Okay.
of the most porned living suit characters from American comics specifically.
Witchblade has to be one of them.
Witchblade is one of them. You are correct.
Okay, so there's a top 3?
Yep. So it goes in this order. It goes Venom first,
Number 1.
which is kind of wild. Witchblade second, Spawn third. So
Congratulations, Image Comics. You got 2 out of the 3.
yeah. So which is kind of a thing. Image Comics with your weird living suit shit.
she spawn.
Yeah. There's a whole thing of just weirdness because there's a lot of options that could happen to other characters or the character in the suit. So, Spawn's also a pervert by connection, by association.
Yeah.
And I'm going with that because fuck that. Because if you got a living suit that generally makes tendrils, there's only one way that can end in your end.
Japan, we blame you for that part.
Dude,
but
it really is
I
Japan.
beg to different,
Well,
bro. Like,
look.
if I had a tendril suit, I'm not thinking about doing that.
But it goes berserk.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you
boy.
don't have control over it. It just the thing is, this is equal opportunity. It could be anyone. He's like, fuck you, Frank Castle, literally.
Oh boy. So
He
just
fucks
gonna
Frank's asshole.
oh my gosh. I'm just gonna walk away from that one.
Yeah.
Not gonna actually walk away because that would put me farther away from my microphone. That'd be awkward.
You just hear squeak.
But, well, there goes our host.
It's ours now. Burn it down.
It finally worked. It was my plan the whole time.
Nah, I'm going to start off with arguably probably the worst thing Al Simmons did. His wife told him she was pregnant, and he punched her in the stomach to make her have a miscarriage.
Oh, hey, whoa. Wow.
Ooh.
Is that a one shot?
That is really
Wait,
Oh.
wait.
Oh.
No.
out of all the
Wait.
That wasn't intentional.
That was out of context. I was what I meant was
my fucking
Well,
Hold on.
he was a sniper, so
wow,
oh
my
shit.
dude, that
No.
was-
one shot, one kill.
What I meant was for Spawn, asshole.
no
Like
that
as a super dunk, is that a like
that we
fuck, man?
we need to really catalog this in our show's history. That was the worst possible fucking thing to say in response to anything.
Oh my gosh.
man.
That's the bar.
Oh my gosh.
That's the fucking bar.
Oh, it didn't
My
mean it
word.
like that. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm gonna get canceled from
What
existence.
the
That was a haymaker, man.
my word?
Much like Al Simmons threw into his wife.
Right.
Oh my
like,
gosh, dude.
I think that also ranks as one of the worst things that a comic book character on Superdunk so far has done.
Yeah.
There's like destroy the world, and
So
there's
there's-
babies in the world.
Well, right.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? So it's one of my favorite quotes from the show Scrubs, and this is going to be a very weird quote to say.
Okay.
It's Dr. Cox is talking to JD, and he's like, we've both known patients with pancreatic cancer, which is basically the most aggressive form of cancer, that have lived for years, and we've known patients with X disease that isn't really bad die immediately. Statistics mean nothing to the individual. Because that's the thing, right? If I say 100,000 people died, it's like, yeah, that's tragic, but that's a scope of unimaginable death. It's just death.
Yes.
But
yeah.
if someone you know dies, that's a different feeling.
Yep.
That was a good reference, by the way. Also, Scrubs was weirdly
Yes.
just amazing.
I
show.
don't watch that show.
You
'Cause-
should.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I don't watch it because it fucks me up.
That shit, because the thing is, you're trying to
Listen,
laugh and
they
it'd be
drop
making
the
you cry.
fray in that shit.
Oh,
As soon as the
gosh.
fray comes on, you're like,
Yeah.
you fuckers.
You fucking like, why'd you do this to me?
That crying that sounds like a car starting.
I need this engine to turn over. Fucking cold.
Just fucked up.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, like your wife, who you've abused in the past, because Al Simmons was a piece of shit.
Yep.
Mind you, he was in hell.
No, this is before he goes to hell.
Well, yeah,
And just all these things that,
and then he gets
like a big old stack of papers, like, you did this, you did this, you did this. Need I go on? It's like,
Signed by the overseer of disorder and destruction herself.
yes.
Straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah, and so, like, that's a really fucking bad thing.
Right, because, like, she was probably excited to tell him, right?
And
then he's
like,
just, whoa!
Did it okay, so did it go into detail specifically why? Was he just like, I don't want a baby? Or was it like,
Yeah, he was like, I don't want a kid.
what a fucking piece of shit?
yeah, I think that's bar none the worst fucking thing.
That's incredibly bad. Wow. And why would, like, okay. Todd, I gotta talk to you, my guy.
Todd, you great big old cunt.
Okay, so you have to remember, technically he's the illustrator,
Todd,
not the writer.
sorry I said that, bro.
So wait,
You
but
draw some
still,
crazy good tentacles. Whoever wrote that shit,
you still
you great big old thunder cunt.
you still drew a pregnant woman getting punched in the stomach.
Todd.
Todd. I gotta talk to you, Todd.
I
Come back
retract
into the room, my dude.
retraction.
Come back in the room, my dude.
I still got some shit to say. Okay.
Todd.
So there's no possible way you could get worse. What else did he do?
Besides
I
the war
said I
crime,
was opening with
that is the worst. Like it tracks back to war crimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
So there's a fucking plethora, I'm sure, of things that happen in between. So
after he makes the deal with Malebolgia and comes back as Spawn, he doesn't have all of his memories, right? So one of the things is he learns who killed him
okay.
and goes after the wrong guy.
ooh. Oh my word.
I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
A character named Chapel.
Wait a second. Why does that sound familiar? What was Chapel about?
He's a young blood from Image Comics.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Wow.
So Spawn finds him, beats the shit out of him, and skins his face down to the bone. The man does not die.
Oh, wow.
Because young bloods are basically, it's a squad of superhumans that go around the world fighting shit.
It's like X-Men.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Little
But
bite.
they're all like former like military people.
So we're at like Gigabyte right now.
Yep.
But well, it turns out that it was someone else. So it was a CIA director named James Wynn that ordered Al Simmons to be killed by what the fuck is her name? I wrote Jessica Priest.
Lot of really cringy.
It also kind of reminds me of Jessica Jones.
So Jessica Jones, this girl is like schizophrenic and shit, and it's like, oh, mental health issues cause instability, make you kill her. Like, no. That is such shitty writing, right? It's one of the least interesting things you can do with a character, right?
Yeah, make him crazy and that.
Right.
Just,
The fucking Joker sucks for that same reason, right?
yes.
And she ends up the second she Spawn. So she gets a Spawn symbiote of her own.
Of course. The schizophrenic one who probably throws it back like crazy.
What the
to get the living
Well,
suit.
not only that, she becomes an anti-hero, much like Spawn, but
I don't even count Spawn as an anti-hero. I don't care. Okay, I don't care if you come back and you kill like the worst people out there. You still are a person who punched your pregnant wife in the stomach. Fuck you, Spawn.
Yeah, like there's. I mean,
What could you possibly do to
I think
redeem
we've
yourself?
spoiled the ending. Like he's definitely hasn't survived this one. But let's continue.
So I do want to dive into a couple things that make, in my opinion, Spawn pretty fucking lame. So his weaknesses are weird to me, right?
well, we also have the second one to talk about.
Oh boy.
So before we continue, so his powers are limited, right?
Yeah.
Limitless. He's got a pretty fucking.
He's got an amazing power set, but it requires necroplasm.
Yes, and he only has 9,999 units.
Only he's got fucking
'Cause he's
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy HP.
Yeah. So it in theory could run out, right? So if you have somebody, we're just gonna say comic book mishmash because let's face it, everyone's just ripping off somebody else. So it happens. Is that a phone call?
Yeah. I forgot to turn my
Your
freaking on.
fucking phone off.
Wow. That's a long time since I did that.
Do you need to take it?
No, I'm good for right now.
Like it's a fucking spam call. The funny thing is that's our fucking theme music.
Yeah.
I haven't set to my fucking ringtone.
That was embarrassing. Sorry, y'all.
So in theory, if you had somebody who could survive a lot as he's using his powers and could do damage to the suit because he would just use more of his powers, you could outlast him.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that's kind of interesting, the motherfucker still needs to breathe. All those fucking superpowers, and he still has to breathe oxygen.
So he couldn't survive in a vacuum of space?
Yeah, and you could theoretically fucking choke the motherfucker out. Now, granted, I wouldn't want to. I'm not going to show
So
Achievement unlocked. Choked Spawn out.
autoerotic asphyxiation.
Like, why has he got a boner?
I'm gonna let go now, sir.
Like, that's his edginess showing through.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you are a character with this long ass list of fucking powers, and you still need to fucking breathe,
Well, it's also interesting because he's undead, right?
Yeah.
At this point,
yeah. But
he still has to breathe.
apparently, the motherfucker still got to breathe. It's a weird weakness. to have.
Imagine
I mean-
all that power, you get choked.
At least he has a weakness.
Yeah,
He's not going to pull some Batman bullshit of, haha, you're choking me, but I'm wearing a vice grip on my neck, so I've been practicing. It's like, Batman, you kinky fuck. What the fuck?
yeah.
You can't get tough to getting choked.
I've been working all day.
My neck muscles will crack your hands. And then he just flexes his neck, and it's just,
Yeah,
your hands look like fucking somebody hit him with a hammer.
now Batman's catching strays again.
Yep.
Stop. He's already dead.
Actually, Batman and Spawn had a crossover.
Yeah, because Spawn did cross over with quite a few comic book superheroes.
He's crossed over with, I think, the Punisher. He's crossed over with Spider-Man.
Yep, probably Venom. I can almost guarantee.
Could you imagine if he got the symbiote?
So here's
Spawn
the
got
thing,
the
right?
symbiote.
They would have to do the Spider-Man meme where they're just pointing at each other.
Yeah.
That would be the best comic.
Like, Venom? No.
Yeah. then
I'm edgier.
So much edgier.
I have a cloak.
I have a cloak. My name is Edgem.
Fuck.
That sounded really sus.
Fucking A, man. I don't know.
He's
I
been
don't know.
edging.
What the fuck is going through my head?
Well, that's how Batman trained himself to resist choking.
Damn.
It was a combination.
There's a combination of
Catwoman uses
damn
a
it.
whip.
autoerotic asphyxiation and edging.
I'm not letting Talia get me again.
Oh my gosh, he's trying to like
And then it's Selena Kyle.
I've been throwing it back for 4 hours. He hasn't nutted. I've been practicing.
That's
gonna
not
have
how
to
it works, man.
I'm going to have to stick a plug in his butt and shock it out of him.
And then it works. Damn.
Damn.
Which
one
I
thing I
know
wasn't
that
ready-
from an episode of Law & Order SVU.
Oh, gosh.
My word.
So in that episode, there's a guy that runs a sperm bank, and he's trying to get famous musicians, athletes, top of the quote unquote gene pool. So he hires an attractive woman to sleep with them. She roofies the dudes, sticks a cattle prod in their butt, and it forces them to ejaculate while they're unconscious.
That is
Whoa.
insane.
Whoa.
Leave it up to Law and Order SVU to just come up with the worst fucking shit to just say at fucking 2:30 in the afternoon.
And you said she was hot, right?
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah, you don't gotta roofie me.
Well, she ain't trying to get nutted in.
I mean, fair enough. But I think we can make an arrangement.
Holy shit.
You're gonna be on a fucking cow milking bench.
Law and Order, what the fuck?
Yeah, it goes from SVU to WTF.
Law and Order, WTF?
It's like, don't
That's
worry
just
about
Criminal
it.
Minds.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Damn, man. Some highbrow comedy.
My word.
Oh, shit. What? So you said something about the second spawn.
So there's another spawn named James Downing.
Okay.
I think that's his name.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Robert Downing.
So dude's in a coma. Because here's the thing, right? Al Simmons' spawn does all this crazy shit. He seals God and Satan on Earth and is given powers by their mom to make a new Earth because that Earth has been erased. And he seals them off to fight each other forever. Because it turns out God and Satan are children of, like, the mother of Eden, who is the mother of the universe.
Wow. What the
Because
fuck?
heaven and hell are the supreme powers.
It's like fucking zoom out. Zoom out.
Yeah.
Zoom out.
So God and Satan are actually reborn as, like, Spawn's ex-wife's new children
What?
because she marries his best friend.
Oh, my gosh.
Much nicer guy.
Yeah, he is. And him and Spawn actually get along.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Well, the thing is that after Spawn comes back and he's like, man, I was a fucked up dude.
he repents?
Yes, actually.
Fucking
So
A.
here's the thing, right?
Wow.
Spawn ends up having to go to heaven to testify at an angel's trial because she's on trial for treason. And his symbiote evolves here because it's been exposed to different energies. K7 Lita is also the name of his symbiote.
Oh, wow. I didn't go that far. I was like weird gooey bitch.
A weird gooey bitch.
Well, they fight each other all the time. But so, like, that's the thing, right? Spawn deals with all of that. He kills Malebolgia at some point, and it ends up being exposed that there's an entire separate group of angels that has nothing to do with heaven or hell. They're called the Fallen.
Okay.
Got you.
And this leads to Mammon, who is basically the series' real big bad.
Okay. Because I did hear of Mammon before.
Yeah, because basically Mammon has been manipulating everything. He needs God out of the way, Satan out of the way. Eden ends up going to have to fuck off for 10,000 years for some reason.
It's a long time to fuck off.
Well, when you can be all over the universe, I guess if something else is happening on another part, you're going to be like, all right, I left him to deal with this, so fuck off.
I'll be
It's like
back.
when you're drunk at night and you're like, the kids are being loud, give them the fucking tablets, I'm not in the mood.
That's the equivalent.
Yep, that's the Wamo combo right there.
Spawn is the tablet.
Yep.
But it ends up that, just to finish out the fucked up part here, Mammon also actually manipulated Al Simmons into punching his wife
Whoa.
What?
and stole their kid and raised her.
With a
Whoa.
wait, with a punch? He stole the kid?
Well, so Al Simmons did punch his wife. He did that himself.
Okay.
But their child died
And becomes
and was taken by Mammon and raised to hate her parents
Oh.
because
okay.
they killed her.
So, oh, wow. So it was Mammon's fault.
now
In a sense.
Mammon was just a catcher.
But he manipulated him,
He was
correct?
manipulating it. He didn't say go do it, but he was manipulating events to make it happen.
So
yes.
still fuck Spawn.
Yeah, it's still fuck Al Simmons.
Al Simmons, but Spawn.
Yeah, well, James Downing isn't much better.
Okay, what's James about? Tell me about
So,
James.
Mr. Downing of Downton Abbey, British Spawn. He's not actually British.
that would kind of be cool, I think. Somehow it'd be more tasteful.
I'm an edgy British. You're an Australian.
Yeah.
I'm a friendly British. You're from New Zealand. But so James Downing is in a coma until Al Simmons kills himself. The only way to truly destroy a hellspawn is to destroy their head.
That's
behead
right.
them.
They were weak to decapitation.
Yes.
Cut his fucking head off.
So Al Simmons fixes everything. He seals Mammon and his daughter in some crazy fucking realm with the help of Nyx, a sorceress he meets. Also, Spawn gets betrayed a lot.
It's just constant.
Well, you kind of had it coming, though.
And he never sees it coming.
He's like, I can see every fiber of the universe. I just can't see the betrayal coming from.
I can't see behind me, though.
Fucking knife in my back. Is
Yeah,
there another
My
knife?
neck doesn't turn with this symbiote, okay?
His other weakness is getting stabbed in the fucking back.
But so James Downing wakes up after that because it turns out he has some weird connection to Al Simmons that I wasn't able to fully find out what it is because I don't think they've written it.
Fair. That makes sense.
But so the clown / the violator is Spawn's big nemesis, right? That's the first real one
That blue faced clown douchebag.
turns into the weird fucking skeleton.
Yes.
But I just don't think you should ever have a villain named the Violator. I feel like that's a little, it's a little
bit-
much.
A little on the news. No.
Well, James Downing allies with him. Yeah.
Why? I thought he was what? Where's the story of somewhat good versus, I guess, fully evil?
Yeah.
Well, clowns are just evil, so.
Yeah, I can 100% agree with that.
But, so he wakes up out of his coma, ends up getting into all kinds of fucking fights and shit. And it turns out, so Spawn was able to heal certain people, right? James Downing has that ability as well. So he meets people and he's able to heal them. This reporter takes him to a disabled Vietnam vet. And James is like, oh, I don't want that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. So the vet heals, though. He's no longer disabled.
Yeah, which is, I guess, good.
Yeah, but it's not because James is a good person. It's just an after effect of being around him.
Yeah, which you got the badass aura, but
Yeah, and so you know the song Jesse's Girl?
Right.
yeah,
Mr. Downing also does that. Except instead of just lusting after his best friend's girl, he takes her.
Wow.
violated bro code, dude. like that's the thing. That's game over right there.
Yep.
Well, so in his first big fight, because he's patient 47, patient 46 fights him, and they blow up a construction site.
Oh,
Now imagine you're that crew, right?
Yeah.
All that work
Just
gone.
fucking gone. A secondary in some bullshit fight.
yeah. In an establishing fight.
This is my introductory chapter.
yeah.
Boom!
Like, you piece of shit.
Just to show everybody how badass we are.
But yeah, it's just shit like that. Like, he's with his girl and his stolen girl, and a dude gets hit by a bus near them, and he could just heal him, and he's like, "No, I don't wanna."
What the
Fucking selfish.
Yeah, so
His
why?
girlfriend has to convince him to heal this dude because the dude got pushed out in front of the truck because of James Downing. He didn't intentionally do it, but he's just brusquely walking down the street. So the dude tries to get out of the way.
It gets nailed.
Bus.
Wow.
Dude, this guy's a douchebag.
Yeah, he really is.
like
King douche.
and then
And
it's like,
so not only that, he goes back to where, so at least Al Simmons Spawn, he watched out for the homeless that lived in his area.
yeah.
He was like, nah, these are my people. And they help him in a shit ton of fights.
That's actually kind of cool.
Cloud of homeless. Attack!
I use swarm of homelessness. What?
But what? They all just like run up. And
I'm sorry, what?
They have like all types of baseball bats and poor health. It's fucking amazing.
Actually, homeless people tend to have pretty sturdy bodies because, like, they gotta survive shit.
And they'll fuck you up.
Like, why
Beat
you
the
so strong?
shit out of you.
You haven't eaten in a while, but damn.
I'm about to eat tonight.
Beat that ass.
Fuck.
But so he goes and takes over Al Simmons' old area.
So it's just territory grab.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
And then a detective named Twitch Williams that worked with Al Simmons' spawn quite a bit goes to find Al Simmons because he's looking for him. And fucking Mr. Downing is like, no, I don't like you. He's just a dick.
why the fuck is he seems childish.
He kind of is, right? Because, like, it's almost like Zod versus Superman, right? Zod is a very egomaniacal, selfish twat.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's definitely Zod. like it's definitely Zod.
Not that Superman is much better.
Well,
Yeah.
Al Simmons' Spawn isn't much better than James Downing, but he's still better.
Yeah.
So speaking of Superman, let's talk about powers for a little bit.
Well, I want one final thing.
Okay.
So Al Simmons, one of his homeless friends was a guy named Billy Kincaid, who dies in one of the fights. And Spawn just shoves necroplasm in him and brings him back from the dead.
I told you. Porn suit. He shoved necroplasm in him.
Bro.
That's it, bro.
Billy Kincaid didn't want to come back from the dead. He
He
was just forced back into existence
Sorry.
and turns into a serial killer that Spawn then has to kill.
Wow.
Wow, dude. You made your own fucking enemy.
That wow.
You are garbage.
Garbage. So
Don't you dare put him over at this point.
let's
No,
talk-
we're about to go into his list of bullshit.
Yep. So he has an indeterminate amount of speed and strength. It is the
Indeterminate? What the fuck?
You got that anime strength.
exactly that it just
Nothing
tends to-
specific.
yeah, he could just make it be whatever.
Like it's there and it's a lot. Like thank you for that description, comic writer.
Because like that way there's no you can't compare it to anything. It's indeterminate. Like
It's like two kids on a fucking playground. Like,
Yep.
like I got infinity speed.
right, because like
I
that's
have infinity strength.
that's kind of the thing. Like, because that's what comics are. It's like just a personification, like being able to draw and fucking illustrate having a superpowers fight as a kid.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta do a little better. Fucking, I got indeterminate speed and strength. Fuck you, bitch.
Determine it now, or else it don't count.
Yeah,
He's out here on the roids and the meth.
Yeah.
That's how he got his indeterminate strength and speed.
so he's got immortality to an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, you know, his suit, it's based on the amount of stupoplasm is what I remember it being called.
that was
Necrogasm.
Damn,
that's what happened to Billy or whatever the hell's name.
He's like,
Billy
no,
Kincaid.
necrogasm. I'm back. What the fuck?
Bro, you nutted in me and brought me back to life. I did not consent.
Like, you're a bad person,
He's like, I don't care. Like, you're so fucking edgy. It's annoying.
right? He's got the accelerated healing
Yep.
that like you get just riddled with bullets and it just fucking
If they
seals
even-
right.
Hit him
Yeah.
because they have to get through the symbiote because I remember he has a bullshit armor class.
Yep. Highly skilled tactician, martial artist, swordsman, marksman, athlete, and acrobat. That is
Wow.
Are we describing Spawn or are we describing Batman?
But what I don't understand is,
Spawn Man.
so like Batman does at least have somewhat, I'm going to say somewhat.
Like he was trained by ninjas.
Yeah, he was trained by ninjas, right? Why the fuck is he great at everything? It's like I just practice swords and
Well,
X-Men.
that's the thing, right? So Batman, while he's good at martial arts
Martial arts.
and Harvard Yard, he's not like Batman doesn't just know every martial art, right?
Yes.
I don't know that Spawn does either, but like considering what the US military teaches like special forces, he shouldn't be a master at every martial arts.
Yeah. He's like fucking judo.
Yeah.
Krav Maga.
Well, because like there's American Jiu-Jitsu, right? Like that's an actual branch of martial arts that the military uses.
Probably vastly inferior jujitsu. Jujitsu.
Yeah, it's inferior to the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Everything is
Well,
You can't choke hold a motherfucking spirit warrior. Come the
you can
fuck out.
nuke them. That's the most American thing there is.
I don't know. Some of them guys from Jujutsu Kaisen would be able to stop that. I think they could.
Gojo or whatever the hell.
He'd stop it.
Yeah.
He'd be like, fuck your nukes, dude.
With the power of beautiful eyes.
He'd take that fucking shit off and he'd be like, really? And the nuke would be like,
Premature ejaculate.
he'd stop the EMP blast in the sky too.
Yeah.
Anywho, we got
That got fucking wild.
that did get weird. I don't even know what to don't even know what to say about it. Teleportation, got the shape shifting.
That hurts him, by the way.
The teleportation.
Yeah, it is implied that the teleportation actually hurts him, which is fucking
Hit him
stupid.
with that fucking Nightcrawler. Boom.
Ow, ow. Like, imagine that in metal.
Like, time to get away. Boom.
See, it should be it's the pain of him stubbing his toe every time. Your pinky toe on a heavy wooden dresser level of pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not big toe on a door frame. Pinky toe on a dresser.
Oh my gosh.
Pinky toe on a door frame made me lose consciousness one time.
What?
I reflexively held my breath and I went down. And I was alone.
You almost lost your life to a door frame.
That's what I'm saying. Almost fucking died to nobody
You were trying to teleport.
for a minute. Yo, it was so fucked up because like it wasn't for a long time. It was in my old apartment. I was alone. The missus was at work. I was walking through. Bong, hit that shit. And like I held my breath because it was just so bad. I thought I broke it. And that was the last thought I had. I was like, I think I broke it. And I hit the ground. And it woke me up.
So you were unconscious for like a solid 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, I long enough to lose all that muscle control and just fall. So that was a story time.
That's remarkable.
It's like I teleported to the ground and it hurt me. Guys, I might be spawned.
I think I'm spawned.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm spawned. Shape shifting, I think I already said that.
Yeah.
But I think the qualifier should be is that he shapeshifts in the edgy versions of everything.
Yep.
So when he's in heaven, he turns into a blonde white guy.
He does?
That's
When he has to
That's
go
kind of
attend the
hilarious.
trial.
That's actually kind of hilarious. I gotta give him that. That's kind of funny.
Wow, that's he's playing a game. there.
Yeah. He's kind of a dick for that.
That dude's having a piss right there.
But when he's on Earth, he turns into like the edgiest Rottweiler you'll ever see.
Does that Rottweiler have an extra ear? No, it's just happy to see you.
He's DMX.
Or
Fuck
he's-
what you heard.
Or he's from Florida.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
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 He got that
Damn Floridians.
necroplasmatic fucking energy blast.
He just necrogasms everywhere.
Like,
He's got that resurrection that he can just fucking bring people back against their will. Multiple demonic powers, which is just a listing.
that's kind of what the fuck. You cannot fucking phone it in like that.
Energy and matter manipulation and telepathy.
Well, remember, he has a list of demonic powers and indeterminate strength and speed.
You fuck.
He's like, I got demon powers. What is a demon powers? You know, demon power.
Whatever I need.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Whatever I
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Motherfucker's got a demonic mouse guitar.
Yep. Here we are with my demonic musket tool.
Oh, toodles. Just
I think that's the very first time you've revealed your Mickey impersonation on the podcast.
Yeah. It's all downhill from here, boys.
Big D's coming now.
Yep. Except they don't own that shit anymore, so fuck you.
Oh,
Steamboat
shit.
Mickey only.
Oh.
Oh, so
What I meant was chill, cucks.
Did you just call Disney cucks?
You're damn right I did. I told him to chill the fuck out, too. So I think Spawn is probably the only person who could probably fight Superman. I think he could probably take him.
yeah,
I
because
think
he's got supernatural powers.
He's got so much bullshit. Well, that's
That's the other thing.
Yeah,
magic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
magic and supernatural shit Superman really can't fuck with.
Yep. But I'm sure Superman would just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna make a new suit out of your fucking suit." Like, because at some point, if there's something stronger than Superman, he just takes that.
Right?
He's just like,
So
I'm that
that's-
too.
Superman gets the Spawn symbiote and is now immune to kryptonite?
That would be a little fucking wild, wouldn't it?
that would be probably the worst nightmare of humanity.
Yeah, because nobody could stop him.
He'd just look at everybody.
Yep,
and
that'd be it.
Green laser beams.
Yep, don't make eye contact with him. Like, I'm pretty sure anybody who gets that suit is automatically an asshole.
Yeah, it would bring out the worst in suits.
Injustice Superman.
With the fucking Spawn suit, my word.
Yep.
He'd be unstoppable.
Yep. And he
They'd
would
have to make a new Earth.
and he would be necrogasming in everybody's fucking mouths and shit.
Like, did you just jaywalk?
Like
You know what that means. That was. Oh my word.
And then you're just stuck to the side of a building.
Yeah.
Superman necrogasm.
yeah. And it's like like an even more intense necrogasm.
And if you die, you come back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he'll bring you right back.
That's what he'll do. He'll just kill people just to bring them back. Like,
Yep. And I think
did
like
you
that.
learn your lesson?
Did you learn it yet? I saw the fucking other side.
Can you let me die? No. I own you now.
And I think that's probably like, isn't that like the end game for Spawn? Is like he either finds somebody who will fucking kill him, and eventually that could happen, or like that's gonna be the power creep, right? Because his suit just evolves based on some shit.
Yeah.
It's
It
like
also betrays him.
this motherfucker just can't stop getting betrayed.
He gets
This
stabbed in the back by his own fucking suit.
Yes, K7 Lita was actually working with Mammon. And they end up fighting. Because K7
dude.
Lita ends up with James Downing. Al Simmons still is Spawn
Right.
because he just grows a new one.
What the fuck, dude?
He just-
All right.
Yep.
Getting bullshit. I'm smelling
Yep.
bullshit in your blood.
Yep. It is just all bullshit. You can
Does it-
just make one out of bullshit.
So
The suit is made out of the shit of bulls.
And I think that is like that tends to also be the problem is that like if you have a character that relies on fucking shenanigans to make the power set work and to make himself awesome,
Yeah.
you don't have a good character.
Yep.
Like it's inexcusably bad right now. It's like he lost the shit. Somebody else got it. Don't worry, he made a new one so they can fight eventually. But then they're both gonna survive. But like, what the fuck? Like, get out of here, dude! Like,
And like all the bites, like you have the she spawn, you have anti spawn, you have like it's just
The Redeemers?
yeah, everything is just a rehash and a retelling of something else. Which it's kind of the thing you can't really note it like because all comics are probably rehashes of something else, but this shit is ridiculous.
you could have.
It is point for point.
Well, that's the thing, right? The Clown is a combination of Penguin and the Joker.
Yeah.
He's fat like the Penguin, and
Yeah.
he's psychotic like the Joker.
Yep.
Wow. So you really are. So he's Batman. He's fucking Venom. He's
He's the
fucking Punisher.
He's Superman.
He's Superman.
He's Nightcrawler.
Yep. He's Nightcrawler. What the fuck? What haven't you ripped off? Because like even you can argue that he's a bit fucking Deadpool adjacent.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
You can argue that even just in style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also, it's like fucking you took Venom and you put him in those fucking. You remember those fucking gaudy ass big goth boots, the fishnets.
Yeah.
That's basically Spawn.
Yep.
Well, and it's funny because he's way less brawlic than Eddie Brock, too.
Yep.
But as Spawn, he gets brawling though, don't he?
He's bigger, but like, think about Eddie Brock's Venom.
Yeah.
That dude is fucking huge.
Massive. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Spawn is tall, and while he is muscular, it's not to the same level where Eddie Brock was basically just working out just to beat the shit out of Spider-Man.
Yep.
And that's why him and the Venom symbiote ally, because they both hate Peter Parker.
Yes.
Because Peter Parker's a better photographer and reporter than Eddie Brock, and the Venom symbiote was cast aside by Peter Parker.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, and so even that is just more compelling than Spawn.
Well, I agree.
Who was just an asshole.
Listen, Venom is one of my favorite characters in media.
Yeah. Also, Anti-Venom is one of the coolest fucking designs I've ever seen.
Right. So, that's the other thing, right? About just regrowing your own symbiote. Technically, the Venom symbiote gives Eddie Brock cancer.
Yeah.
And he ends up growing the anti-Venom symbiote to combat that and like start fighting Venom.
Yeah. Which also cool.
Because like there's toxin there. The symbiote lore is fucking fascinating in Marvel, dude. It's fucking sweet.
Which
Crawl.
we might never end up doing a dunk on Venom because of that. I think Venom is a very compelling character.
I think, and that kind of sums it up perfectly. It's like, can we have Venom? We got Venom at home. Venom at home. And with that, we have reached the end. We are Critical Hit, and that was Superdunk Spawn.
I don't think he made it.
Oh no, he didn't.
I don't think he made it after he punched his pregnant wife in the stomach.
Yeah, that was
That was it.
that was the sentence right there. Exclamation mark.
Imperative.
Exactly. Find us wherever you find your favorite Super Dunk podcast. Google, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora. I was on a fucking tear. Find us on YouTube at CritTube, on Twitex at Crit Hit Official. New episodes every Friday. Until then,
Spawn suit is made of shit, literally.
It's made of cum. Thing.
I've seen that shit.
I'm aware.
So I actually just want to play legit Donkey Konga, but if we happen to be Elden Ring with it, why not?
The fact that like I think someone is doing like a no hit run with it too.
Fucking psychos.
People don't. First of all, they have way too much time and way too little love for themselves.
Think about it though. If your video gets like 1 million views on YouTube, that's a decent chunk of change.
And you want to know, it might be enough to recover the chunk of hand meat that you lose just banging. Just banging.
Have you seen the people that use like the guitar controllers on it? It's fucking insane.
No finger skin.
Yep. Yeah. It's just bones.
I just beat it with my bones.
Oh no.
Including that one.
Yeah. I want a no-hit fleshlight run.
I was about to say no hit flashlight.
Them
Oh no.
What the fuck,
Imagine
dude?
you're going you got a nut to use your super.
Like, this is a lot of pressure.